Hector, the Trojan prince and greatest warrior of Troy, was a figure of unmatched courage, loyalty, and nobility. Born to King Priam and Queen Hecuba, Hector was destined for greatness. Hector was more than just a fighter. He was a devoted husband to Andromache, a loving father to their son, Astyanax, and the protector of Troy itself. Revered by its people as their mightiest champion and the one who could defend them from the Greek onslaught. As the eldest son of Priam, Hector bore the heavy responsibility of leading the Trojan forces in their decade-long war against the Greeks, who had come to Troy to reclaim Helen, wife of Menelaus, after she fled with Hector's brother, Paris. Unlike his younger brother, Hector was not a man driven by selfish desires. He fought not for glory or spoils, but for duty, to protect his homeland and ensure the safety of his family. Hector proved to be the Greeks' greatest adversary. He led his troops with skill and bravery. His prowess with the spear was legendary, and he fought with a balance of strength and wisdom, never losing sight of what he was fighting for. Hector nearly defeated the Greeks by breaking through their defenses and setting their ships ablaze in one battle. This victory brought hope to the Trojans, but it also summoned back the Greeks' greatest warrior, Achilles, who had withdrawn from battle in anger after a dispute with Agamemnon. Achilles' rage was ignited by the death of his close friend Patroclus, killed by Hector while wearing Achilles' armor. It was this moment that sealed Hector's fate. Knowing that Achilles was coming for him, and despite the pleas of his family, Hector chose to face Achilles outside the city gates. He understood the gravity of the moment. This was not just a battle between two men, but the deciding moment for the future of Troy. In his final conversation with Andromache, he shared his fears not for his own life, but for the suffering his family and city would endure if he fell. When the time came, Hector stood alone before Achilles, knowing full well that he faced a nearly invincible opponent. As the two warriors circled each other, the tension was palpable. Achilles, fueled by anger and vengeance, was relentless. Hector, though brave, could not match Achilles' divine strength, aided as it was by his goddess mother, Thetis. In a fierce and tragic duel, Hector was slain by Achilles, his body desecrated as Achilles dragged it behind his chariot around the walls of Troy in an act of revenge. But even in death, Hector's nobility shone through. After the battle, King Priam bravely journeyed into the Greek camp to plead for the return of his son's body. Moved by Priam's grief, Achilles granted the request, allowing Hector to be given the funeral rites befitting a hero. Hector fought not for personal glory, but for the love of his family and his city. His death, though tragic, ensured his immortality in the annals of history. For generations, Hector has been remembered as the quintessential warrior, whose legacy endures far beyond the walls of Troy. A fun fact about Hector is that, unlike many other heroes of the Trojan War, he wasn't driven by personal glory or the pursuit of fame. Instead, Hector fought primarily out of duty and love for his family and city. This made him a unique and deeply human character in Greek mythology. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're interested in such historical figures.